Hello everyone, it's just me, Clayton. I finished watching episode 5 of season 3 of The Boys. Now, when it comes to the fact that Kimiko is injured and Soldier Boy is on the run, this episode happens to cover a lot of ground when it comes to the superheroes that are currently out there wrecking things, as well as some new characters who are brought in that some comic fans might appreciate a lot. First of all, the Legend happens to appear in this episode, who is a longtime informant in the Garth Ennis universe. And the actor who plays him is the same guy who played one of the bad guys in Aliens, so that's a plus. On top of that, we happen to get more of A-Train's storyline and his issues with Blue Hawk. Needless to say, Blue Hawk's apology towards the African American community doesn't go very well, and it might end up costing A-Train his own brother. So hopefully this gets A-Train to finally start actually standing for something and to get him to actually stop being a suck-up to Homelander, even if it means Homelander might end up hitting him if he does that. And then again, I do think that's sort of why Ashley's a suck-up too. It's harder for her considering she doesn't even have any powers. And yeah, because basically anyone who steps out of line when it comes to what Homelander thinks and what Homelander does, they get the axe. And if they don't get the axe, they'll probably end up dead. So when it comes to Homelander's like a bad boss times 1,000,000. And anyone who steps out of line or says anything wrong to him, they could easily end up dead and no one would be able to do anything about it. So even when it comes to characters that I really hate, intentionally like Ashley, you can really sympathize with them because you can literally tell they can't do anything that Homelander himself wouldn't appreciate. To the point where the Deep even fired a ton of the members of the Crime Analysis Division because they have some tweets related to Homelander that were not very nice. Yeah, something as simple as a social media post is enough to get you fired now. Which makes things a lot harder considering that Soldier Boy's gone nuts and has ended up on a killing spree of his own. But Billy the Butcher happens to put that on to his own purposes, considering that he's planning on using Soldier Boy as the weapon to kill Homelander, which seems like a bit of a risky move, even by Butcher's standards. Remember, Soldier Boy has been tortured relentlessly by Russian scientists, and he's generally mentally unstable when it comes down to it. So he could easily just turn on Butcher out of nowhere if he ever so wished to. So I think that along with using the temporary Compound V, Butcher is willing to do literally anything, even going against everything he previously stood for just to get a point across or just to win. And if he wins, I'm thinking maybe Butcher will end up as the big villain of the series instead of just Homelander. Which, considering how the comics went, I do think was kind of the whole point too. Because Butcher kind of ended up as the final villain in the comics. I don't know if the show's going to do the same thing, but this does suggest that it could go that route. It's just done in a different way. So I'm interested in what they do in that respect. And also, Queen Maeve was taken out by what looked like Black Noir. So I'm guessing Noir is back in it, and I'm guessing he's working with Homelander as well. Which, considering that The Boys Diabolical had a short that had Black Noir helping out Homelander when it came to his first job, I'm guessing maybe Black Noir is loyal to Homelander in this version, despite how the original Black Noir ended up being. Yeah, the original Black Noir had one of the biggest twists in the entire comic, whereas here, Black Noir feels more like a well-fleshed-out character who I'm guessing is staying loyal to Homelander throughout, much like how the Deep is. So, I have no idea how the rest of this season's going to go, but I'm with Starlight when I'm saying that maybe they're taking it too far, and having Huey doing this just so he can prove that he can be somebody might be his undoing in the end. Maybe being a loser isn't such a bad thing, Huey, if you happen to be a morally upstanding loser, that is. But let's see what happens with the last 3 episodes. See you next time.